Isabella Hartley had it all. Born into one of the wealthiest families in the city, her life was a symphony of lavish parties, designer clothes, and extravagant vacations. The sprawling estate she called home boasted acres of manicured gardens, a private lake, and even a stable filled with purebred horses. From a young age, Isabella had been groomed to expect the best of everything. She was used to the finer things, chauffeured cars, luxury brands, and exclusive access to the world's most elite circles. But, for all her wealth, Isabella felt a gnawing emptiness inside her that she couldn't explain. While she had friends who adored her and parents who provided for her every need, she often felt as though she was living in a bubble, disconnected from the real world. Beneath the surface of her perfect life lay a deep yearning for something more, something authentic. Isabella wandered through the unfamiliar streets of the city, feeling the restlessness within her growing stronger with each passing moment. Leaving behind her mansion and the confines of her privileged life, she sought out something real, something different. As she strolled through the small park, she observed families laughing and children playing, their joy a stark contrast to the polished appearances she was accustomed to. Intrigued by the boy working on the rusty car, she felt a sense of calm wash over her. This world, so full of life and authenticity, offered her a glimpse of something she had never experienced before. As she stood there, watching the boy with faded clothes and grease-streaked hands, Isabella couldn't help but feel a connection to this unfamiliar place, a sense of belonging in a world far removed from the confines of her own estate. As they lingered in the confines of the garage, Daniel and Isabella discovered themselves enveloped in a rare and precious moment of tranquil connection. The calloused, weathered hands of Daniel starkly juxtaposed against the delicate, impeccably maintained ones of Isabella, yet a mutual sense of inquisitiveness served as the guiding force that drew them closer together. Isabella found herself awestruck by Daniel's unwavering work ethic, a quality that stood out in stark contrast to the demeanor of her usual social circle. In that poignant instant, the barriers that once separated them slowly dissolved, creating an opening for the seedlings of a newfound bond to take root and flourish.
She felt a strange reluctance to go. She had spent only a short time with Daniel, but it had been more fulfilling than any of the fancy parties or events she had attended recently. "Maybe I'll see you around," she said as she got into her car. "Yeah, maybe," Daniel replied, though he doubted someone like her would come back to a place like this. But to Daniel's surprise, Isabella did come back. The next day, and the day after that. At first, she just watched as he worked, but eventually, she began helping him with small tasks, learning how to change a tire or clean a car's engine. It was an escape for her, a way to feel connected to something real, and she quickly grew to enjoy the time she spent with him. As the weeks passed, their friendship deepened. They found themselves confiding in each other about their hopes and fears. Isabella opened up about the pressure she felt from her family to always be perfect, to live up to the expectations that came with being a Hartley. She confessed that,
under the starlit sky, Daniel and Isabella found themselves lost in a moment of peaceful contemplation. Despite the challenges their love may face, in that fleeting moment, the world around them seemed to disappear, leaving only the deep connection they shared. The differences in their upbringing, once a source of concern, now seemed insignificant as they locked eyes and felt the warmth of their bond. In the tranquility of the night, they found solace in each other's presence, embracing the uncertainty of their future with a sense of calm. As the cool night air enveloped them, they took comfort in the enduring truth that love transcends boundaries, knowing that their hearts would always find a way to be together.